I had already said on another podcast, like, I'm not watching any of the Real Housewives show until I get like a new TV job. But then I just saw the trailer for Jersey. I'm like, I may have to go back.
How has it been now that these Beverly Hills ladies have, filmed their season and you've been, with your kids living your life? I'm sure you're still very busy, but how's the transition been?
It's definitely been interesting. And there, of course, there's that original point where like, you're like, wow, did this really happen? Like that was a lot to go on in 2020. But then I also think like, wow, I'm really grateful that I was able to be with my kids. My husband and I wanted to go out to like an outdoor dinner alone without our kids on Valentine's Day because they opened up restaurants, and my kids like sobbed. Like they were like, no, like they've gotten really attached because like they had to Zoom. They had to do Zoom school. They had to do all of these things. And like, I don't know that I could have necessarily like been in it to win it. Like, fighting with people and living 1 foot in, 1 foot out when like my kids really needed me. And we were like in a really transitional time. Like Dove had neurosurgery. Like there was just so much going on that even if I was there, it felt better to not be. Even though, but I mean, all the women, I still talk to 90% of them. So, and I have real relationships with them. And so, there's those moments where you're like, oh, that was so funny. That sounds fun. And you remember the good times, but it's like a bad relationship, like you think you remember the good times and sometimes you forget on all those times he cheated on you or he did this.
Do you think you're going to watch?
I think I have to see what happens. Like I had already said on another podcast, like, I'm not watching any of the Real Housewives show until I get like a new TV job. But then I just saw the trailer for Jersey. I'm like, I may have to go back.
Let me tell you, I watched the Jersey premiere. It's a journey.
So I don't know. I mean, I love them, but I think parts will be hard to watch this year. It's always hard to watch when your friends are going through stuff. So yeah, I wish them all the best.
Have you spoken to Erica amongst all this?
Yeah, I speak to I would say I've spoken to everybody that's on the cast. And
What about Kathy Hilton?
She is hilarious, by the way.
I can't wait to see her.
She is going to be TV gold. She is so funny. She lights up the screen.
I'm very excited. Well, I don't know if you heard this, but Mila Kunis on Danny Pellegrino's Everything Iconic podcast said she was very upset when she heard you weren't coming back. So you have Mila Kunis on your side, Teddi.
Well, I actually commented. I was like, Mila Kunis has spoken, because I love Mila Kunis. She's amazing. And you know what? I think the truth is like, by the end, you didn't see me as a full, well-rounded person. You only saw me pregnant and in drama. Like there was no like me with my family or my work or any of the other things that you had seen in the other seasons. And like, it is what it is. But Mila Kunis had an eye.
That's a big one. That's pretty cool. A lot of people watch Bravo, and that was when she like went to town. She was defending you, and I was like, you go, Mila Kunis and Teddi. I also will say I've gotten into some fights with my own friends because I thought you were good on the show. I liked you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, thank you. I kind of realized, I'm like, you know what? The 3 seasons that I was on, the fact that I was an integral part of the drama is reason why I have a lot less anxiety in my life now. So I grew.